Hey everyone, this is Kevin, your entrepreneur, and it is really early in the morning right now, and I'm up early because I got to do some things, and I don't know. I hope there's no major news stories today because if there are any major news stories, I don't really have time to talk about them. But I did want to talk about this, and trying to be careful not to show where I am for privacy reasons, obviously. And it says new long trips alerts, ratings protection, and more. Your time and ratings are an important part of each ride, so we've made some helpful updates. Ratings protections, 2-minute cancellations, and long trip alerts. Me like so far. Let's go to the learn more. Anyway, new long trip alerts, ratings protection, and more. We know you work hard for your ratings, and that your time is valuable, so we've made improvements that prioritize both and are among drivers' most requested updates. Read on for more details. Rating protections. We launched an update to passengers' ratings screens that helps protect you from issues out of your control because things like line routing or passenger behavior shouldn't count against you. Now, when a passenger rates a driver 4 stars or less, we'll show them 3 new reasons that might explain the rating. If it's a Lyft line, they'll see 2 new options: co-passenger and line route. If it's any other ride type, they'll see 1 new option: pickup time. Okay, let's pause for a minute. That's good. That is good, but there should be a couple more there because I think there's a few that are obviously pretty obvious that people blame on the driver and it's not their fault. Fare cost, distance, traffic. These should all be automatic 5-star rating protections because these are outside the driver's controls, especially the traffic. If there's I got dinged for being stuck in traffic for 3 hours, which is not fair. And of course, if it's the fare, I don't charge the fare because if I was charging the fare, it would frankly be higher. But yeah, so it's a start, but come on, Lyft, Uber added those options. I mean, you can be better than Uber, right? Okay, 2-minute cancellation window. Previously, passengers had up to 5 minutes to cancel a ride without being charged a cancellation fee. Now, 2 minutes is the magic number. Things to remember. After you've arrived to pick up a passenger, the timer will still run for 5 minutes for regular Lyft and 2 minutes for line. Your pay still includes time spent waiting starting 1 minute after you tap arrive, which this is a huge, huge help because if you want to know why Lyft rides typically cancel more than Ubers, there's a couple of reasons. So first is that, honestly, there's a lot of people at Uber who are hired specifically to call Lyft rides and then cancel. And I might make another video about that because that's a problem that needs to be addressed. But the other thing is that the cancellation window was actually loosened quite a bit at Lyft to the point where that was one of my least favorite things about the service. It wasn't just that you had 5 minutes. Like, they had up to 5 minutes and less than 2 miles away, which means if you got stuck in traffic trying to get to someone for 10 minutes and they decided, you know what, you're not moving very fast, we're going to cancel, and you were more than 2 miles away from them, you wouldn't get a cancellation fee. So hopefully that will take that away. Let's see here. Heads up on long trips. On the accept screen will alert you when a ride is estimated to take longer than 45 minutes. While longer rides are typically higher earning, which is true, we want you to know what to expect before you accept. Hey, that rhymed. If you're not up for a long trip, note that declining these trips will still affect your overall acceptance rating. Currently, this update is live on iOS only with an Android launch coming in the next few weeks. So I guess that doesn't help me much at the moment. But hey, it's nice that they're doing it. Coming soon, a simplified earnings snapshot. Okay, what's this? We've already simplified the earnings tab in your app to show your net earnings, which are 100% yours, but that's just the beginning. To ensure that you fully understand what you're taking home, we're rolling out a new view of your earnings in the app. and dashboard. Starting next month on the earnings breakdown screen, you'll see what you've made along with additional details such as what the passenger paid, any third-party fees, and Lyft fees. Thanks to all the drivers that suggest these helpful updates. We'll see you out there. So anyway, we're going to end that there. But yeah, so that's a good thing. This is definitely a good thing. I do like this, and it's still not perfect. I mean, first of all, it took them a long time to get to this, and I mean, Uber updated these terms months ago, and obviously those have been very successful. I don't know why Lyft was so slow to uptake on this one. It still stinks that if you're an Android user like me, the long trip update thing isn't here yet. And of course, the rating protection is nice, but it's baffling that they did not include traffic or cost into the rating protection, because I bet you there are going to be people that you will pick up, you will get stuck in traffic, and it's like, oh, well, 2 stars, we got stuck in traffic. Well, look, I'm sorry that happened, but that's not my fault. So anyway, thank you, Lyft, for at least updating it, but you can do a little better. To be honest, you can do a little better. Anyway, that's all for this video. Again, I hope there's nothing any major shattering happening today, because I've just got some things to do. But what do you guys think of these changes? Are they enough? Are they not enough? I'd love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, flame responsibly. Oh yeah, and if you like my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. Have a good one.